I decided to do a voice memo today. I don't know, I just felt like talking a little bit. Sorry if you hear the clock in the background. But I don't know, something that kind of crossed my mind a little bit is the thought that, honestly speaking, this video isn't just, for Christian talks or God talks. This is documenting everything that's happening over the course of 3 months. I still haven't really looked at, whether this is, or like what the time period of this is. I don't know if this is a month yet, or if this is like a month and a half. I don't really know. But I don't know, I was just sitting and thinking, I think I've come to realize, and maybe not even come to realize, but maybe it's my frontal lobe developing. That's become like my favorite phrase. Because honestly speaking, once upon a time I thought that was fake. But being 25 now, I think I've had a situation of, and not even a situation, but an experience of having someone that you've experienced that you'll never be able to forget. Somebody who you will always care about, but also in the same breath, having enough respect for yourself to walk away and stay away. And that's not a question. That's a certainty. So many times in my life, I have allowed things that I know I shouldn't have allowed, excused behaviors that were unexcusable. And it's not even just for the simple fact that now I want to turn over a new leaf or anything like that, but it's for the simple fact that I deserve better. And I know that I deserve better. And it's not even just that, it's just keeping it where it's at. And not even boiling it down to maybe the experience just shouldn't have happened. I don't think I would never regret the experience, as I'm happy that it has been a part of my process of changing my life in 3 months, because it goes to show and it leaves a very good mark in one portion of changing and evolving in these 3 months of knowing and realizing and knowing for sure that someone can leave a mark in my life, but me never wanting to go back to where it's okay for it to exist in both things or in both ways, knowing that there was good, but also it was only meant to be a lesson. It was only meant to last for a season. And once the season's gone, there's no point of going back. There's no point of reminiscing. It's been lived. I'm happy that it's been lived. And I can care until the day that I leave this earth. But I would never go back. I would never allow it to repeat again, because there's no point. I'm happy to have had memories and leave the memories where they are. Not to look back on them, to close the book and put it on the shelf. Maybe even give it away for somebody else to enjoy. But all in all, to know that you can truly care for someone and allow them to be a special place in your heart, and for you to always care for them. And for that to never change. But also understanding that things do change. And change is okay. And to never go back. Because when things change, when you change, that's when you know it's time to let it go. And to move forward. And never turn back. Someone's coming. That's funny. Anyway, so yeah, I've really just been trying to figure things out. And also, I think I really just want to take like another 3 months just to find it, just to find that niche, as well as focus on what's important, you know? Focus on not really what matters. I don't think that's the right word, but focus on what I want to do, what I want to achieve. There's a lot of things that are like going on in my life, not really bad, so to speak, but I know what that is. But just things I need to figure out. Oh my gosh. So today is, oh shoot, I was trying to do this phone, but it's not gonna work because it's dead. It's March 24th. And yeah. Today is a difficult day. I don't even know if I'm gonna add this, but I think in terms of my 3 month of growth, because I have an idea of like really what I want to do for this video. Right now, life is hard. Life is challenging. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's like the Lord testing me or I don't know. Right now in my life, it's like I'm up and then I'm down, you know? And I'm trying to figure things out and I'm trying to figure myself out. You know, at 25, it's like, that's when life like really hits you. You know what I'm saying? Like, life just hits all of a sudden. I haven't really been wanting to do content. I haven't really felt motivated because I wanted to come to the internet a certain way. Like, I don't want to just do just regular vlogs anymore, you know? I don't want to just do regular. And it just feels so out of touch to just do a vlog getting ready and getting cute, and it just doesn't hit the same. And rebrand, I guess, for like what, I think this is like the 3rd time. I'm not too sure. I haven't really been keeping up, but yeah, a lot of good things have been happening, but I feel so bad because it's almost as if I'm not grateful for it. I feel like even though my life is changing, I still have some things that I'm not doing good at. It was cute at first. It was really cute at first. And it's gonna be so funny to look back at this like, girl, you're really crying. But no, like, I just feel like my life is just like taking a shift, and I don't know how to keep up. And it's like now I'm like at like a really critical point where when I fall off or I do something that I know I'm not supposed to do when it comes to the Lord, I just feel so
guilty, and I know that's the conviction. And I'm tired of cycles, I'm tired of feeling so lost and trying to do it myself. And I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it without making sure it's clear with God, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh my gosh, yeah, I need to chill. But I'm just tired, I'm really all in all frustrated with myself. And then learning how not to be so frustrated with myself, and keeping my head up and keeping my head on straight. I'm happy y'all see this way later, because this is so embarrassing. But this is really the process of growing with the Lord, and it's so scary, especially being a person who always wants to be in control and who always wants to control the narrative and pick who they want to pick and pick and choose what they want to deal with. Fighting all of these outside things, and I'm trying to stay true to myself. I'm trying to do better. I'm just tired,
What is up, y'all? I know this is a crazy angle, but I have nowhere else to really put my phone for real, or anywhere else. No, I'm just kidding. But what is up? Haven't talked to you guys in a couple days, I think. I ain't gonna lie, a lot has been going on. I still feel crappy. I'm not gonna lie. It's just funny how God works. And I don't know, it's a battle between your flesh and what you want and what the Lord wants for your life. I don't know. That's kind of the place I'm in right now. Going through the motions of losing a person that was important. Like I've said so many times, I love my community. Yeah, I love my community. But anyway, I'm not gonna get emotional again. Even though I probably should, because I need that. But it just really sucks when you lose somebody so important, or not so important, but somebody who did hold an important place in your life, and they just disappear. And I'm not gonna say that they just disappeared. I'm 1000% sure this was a part of God's plan, and just a part of me getting a learning lesson. Right now I may not understand, and I don't think I ever want to understand why things went the way they went. But it does suck, because I know the type of person that I am when it comes to people walking out of my life, I've grown a lot in terms of relationships and friendships and all that kind of stuff. Maybe this is a part of the growth, okay? It's crazy that I said changing my life in 90 days, and so much is happening in the midst of 30. What I can think of it as is it's just the beginning. There's so much learning, there's so much growth that I still need and want to do. And this is just a part of that, honestly speaking. This is that one step to being better, you know what I'm saying, and doing better. Yes. Ah, shoot. I think this is gonna be the wrong way. Oh no, this is fine. What's up, y'all? Oh, I forgot. This is gonna look wonky. All right. See, I won't be able to see me in a second, but it's okay. All right, so it is 9:20. Can y'all see that? Oh, you can. It's 9:20 right now. I actually have to go to the store, and I thought this would be the perfect time to kind of chat with y'all a little bit. The minute I turned 25, and before I was even reaching the age of 25, I really was just dang, I want to elevate. I want to be intentional. I want to, of course, get myself together, but I don't want to be so dependent on other people. Like, I don't want to people please anymore. I want to be more intentional about my life and what is within it, if that makes sense. Yeah, as I was in the shower, I was just like, man, like, why did it take this long for me to be like, you know what, I want to be serious about my life? Why did it have to take years of people playing in my face? And I don't even want to say like playing in my face, but just like taking my kindness for weakness, and me just like, I don't know, like, it's just weird to me. It's just crazy how it took a moment of whatever the case for me to be like, dang, like, you know what, this is the motivation I needed to lock in. This was the motivation I needed to be like, yeah, this is tea. What is up, y'all? Hold on, let me lift this all the way up. Oh, not this. Okay, hold on. Ugh. This sun is so freaking bright. What's up, y'all? It is Sunday. I really cannot see y'all because the sun is so bright right now. Let me go ahead and crank my car up. I'm actually about to go get some food. Food that I should not be eating. I should cancel that order for real, but oh, that scared me. I should cancel that order, but it is what it is. Like, I really need to eat. Should I? I probably should cancel it. Let me cancel it. I'm gonna cancel it. As you guys know, I don't even know how long I have been like in this whole thing. Hold on, let me fix my wig. I feel like my wig is off. But you know, I've just been kind of like trying to like figure things out, all that good stuff. And things have been a lot, okay? Things have been a whole lot of. And I've been trying to make sure that I'm going about things the right way. And I kind of have, you know, a grip on things. Dang, now I feel like my mind is like all over the place. One thing about God and his goodness and just the way he is a very, very true God. He's a very faithful God. When you seek him and you seek his face, hopefully y'all can still kind of see me. Y'all probably really can't, but I think in so many ways, not even I think, I know, in so many ways, I doubted that, in a sense, and with so much evidence, I still questioned what the Lord was doing and could do in my life. And do I feel bad for that? Yes. But also I give myself grace, because as human beings, I feel like in so many ways we question the Lord. Like, in so many ways we don't look at where God has brought us from. And again, I don't think right now is the right time or even the best time to be open and honest fully about what, I'm sorry, I keep fixing my wig, but it looks kind of crazy. To me it does. You know, I don't think right now is the best time for me to be open and honest with the path that God is taking me on. But of course, I do feel like this is a time where I should document everything that the Lord is bringing me through and where he's bringing me from. Because there have been I don't really want to say opinions, but there has been so many careful words of advice that have been given to me over the course of these past couple of weeks, and just things that have been going on, you know what I'm saying? And in certain ways and in certain aspects, I have kind of lost my way, or just not really lost my way, but just have been in a point of just like confusion in a sense. And now I'm finally starting to kind of see my way through it, and kind of just things are starting to like not necessarily make sense, but make sense.
And it's so crazy. Like, I don't really try to be this person who's so mysterious. I don't try to be this person who, oh, nobody knows about me. I don't try to be that type of person. But it's so funny to like hear people say exactly who I am as a person. It took a lot for me to become the person that I am today, to always stand on business and what I say and never backtrack. But that has also helped me to become the woman that I am today and stay true to what I believe and stand firmly on it. And the only way that you can't convince me otherwise is honestly nothing. What, like, if I'm wrong about something, hey, I have to eat that. Now, will I apologize for it if I am dead wrong? Yes, I will. But at the same time, I still said what I said because I meant what I said, and nobody can take that away from me. Nobody can change my mind. So I do not say that anybody should follow in my footstep. Do as I say, not as I do, because 99.9% of the time, what I do, I would not recommend to nobody because it takes guts. Okay, it takes a lot of experience, and I don't even want everybody going through what I had to go through to get to become the woman that I am today. Baby, it wasn't easy getting here. So I think that's another thing too. Like, I am a person who I extend grace to everybody else, and I'm the last person to receive it from myself. And that's just something I'm also working through in itself. I can give amazing advice as, hey, this is what you should do. You feel me? But don't do as I do. Or no, saying this is what you should do and doing what I would do, what I would decide to do. I ain't saying that, you know, I've been through hell and back, but baby, I done been somewhere. And I just wouldn't want to put that on somebody else, because everybody has their different ways of dealing with things, and the way I may deal with something is definitely not the way I would recommend to anybody, and a way I don't want somebody to go through something, because I wouldn't, the stuff that I've been through, I wouldn't even want my worst enemy going through that type of stuff, because I just don't wish that on people. I don't want that for nobody. I would never say, oh, wait till you go through what I don't want you to go through what I go through. So whenever you're watching this, continue to hold on, continue to seek God, okay? Fast, pray, talk to God, seek his face, because I'm telling you, the Lord will tell you exactly what you want and what you need to hear. Not even what you want, he'll tell you what you need to hear. And baby, be ready to eat it. Be ready to eat it, because 9 times out of 10, it won't be what you want to hear. It'll be what you need to hear. It ain't pretty, but it's worth it, so. Good morning, y'all. What's good? What's poppin'? It's Friday. Good morning. I'm on my way to get my favorite breakfast ever. Oh. Okay, y'all. So after the rude interruption, oh my gosh, y'all may fall again, honestly, because this road is pretty bumpy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I don't know what it's been lately. Like, it hasn't been a hard week. Let me not say it's been a hard week. I feel like life has just been like kind of weird for me these past couple days. Like, I don't know, like I've just been having like these random spouts of wanting to just get emotional. So pretty much yeah, I honestly, like, you know how like you have places that like are very significant to you, and you know you just don't go to them anymore, or like you haven't been to them in a while. It's kind of like that. Like, I have not had this breakfast place and Lord knows how long. Like, I really don't even know how long it's been since I've had this breakfast place. And this was like one of those places that my friend liked once upon a time. And it's just like one of those things where, you know, you go back to that place after so long. Like, it's really truly like an out of sight, out of mind type thing. And it was out of sight, it was out of my mind until today. So it's kind of like, dang, you know. And for me, I've kind of decided, like, when I do feel a way about something, I should just allow myself to feel that. Like, basically like what I was talking about yesterday. Just allowing myself to feel things, because I just shouldn't, I'm just to that point to where I shouldn't continue to allow myself to let something feel like a crime in terms of my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my feelings are hurt, my feelings are hurt. If it's, and I don't even think it's not even, I don't even think, I know, it's not my feelings being hurt. It's just my mind catching up to my spirit and catching up to my heart, because my heart already knew like what the situation was, like how I felt about it months prior, if we're being honest. It's just a simple fact of it is what it is, like, and that's something that I'm not afraid to speak about, because it's not like it's anything life-threatening or anything like that. When things don't work, things just don't work, you know. And I'm just tired of trying to make stuff work. Like, okay, cool, maybe it was. And this is another thing too, being honest with myself, okay? Like, I hate the narrative that people try to put on chasing after somebody or forcing something. Like, I hate that narrative. I just truly feel like when somebody, it can give off that when somebody's trying to make it seem like they don't care about a situation. And this is one thing I will say to somebody, because maybe this is a message that somebody needs to hear. If there's a friendship that you care about and you want to fight for that friendship because you value the friendship, don't make yourself or don't allow anybody else outside of you to make you feel bad for trying to fight for a friendship. Know your truth and where you stand at within that dealing with somebody else within that relationship. And I mean, like, not romantic, none of that. Platonic, yes, it can be romantic. If you feel like in your heart, you know that you don't want to just be that but then again, it's also too, you a villain in everybody's story. Like, I ain't gonna lie. At some point, where I cut it is where it gets disrespectful. Okay, when it starts to get disrespectful and somebody's just playing with you, that's where you need to be like, you know what, forget the friendship. As a friend, you should have respected me because you are my friend, and walk away. What's up, y'all? I said I was gonna be gone, but I feel like this is such an important moment right now, because I just saw TikTok and it's actually like, what is it? It's 12:09 right now. 12:09, and like, I know it's gonna be a while after I do this video, because I don't know what it is, bro. I just don't get it. I'm not understanding anything right now. And I just no longer know what to do. I said I would stop coming on the internet and crying. I don't even know why I said that. It's like, I take like a couple steps forward and then I take like 20 steps back. For so long, I had stopped doing YouTube and creating content because I really wanted to rebrand. I really wanted to do things differently. Because I know I'm not the only person who goes through this type of stuff. Like, you know, I didn't want to just mainly be known as like a Christian girl who has it all together. Like, because I don't have it all together. Like, clearly, I don't have it all together. I don't want to make it seem like every day is an amazing day and I'm just always just happy and I'm just always just pushing through. Like, it is so hard to just trust the Lord. It is so hard to just be so just full throttle. Like, and I tell people all the time, like, when you choose this, it's so hard. It gets hard, and I can never say that it's not rewarding because my life is so good right now, but and I never expect my life to ever be just perfect all the time. I don't expect that, especially not with the life that I live, the life that I chose to live. I never expected this to be an easy walk because this is a narrow path. Not everybody chooses this path. Not everybody walks this path because it is a narrow path. It's like I cannot catch a break. I can't. And it's like I open my mouth and it's just like they just fall apart. And it's like, what am I supposed to do, you know? I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of fighting for people. I'm just done. You know, I'm tired of being so angry. I'm tired of feeling like I have to yell and lash out for people to get it. I try not to be rude about it, but the disrespect is crazy, and that's what I take it as. Because it's like, I have to shut up, right? Yeah. I'm always the one who has to listen. I'm always the one who's like, hey, I'm done talking about it. It's never, hey, you know what? Let me at least try to understand. It's always, I'll understand on my terms. When I'm ready to listen to you, okay. You know, with this whole therapy thing, I'm trying to be better at the way I communicate. And the minute I try that, this is just, even this in itself is a lot. Like, a lot I feel like I have to work through. And I don't know how I'm going to work through this. Because it's like, kid you not, like a month. Back to back to back. Back to back to back. And I'm just tired of being let down. That's it. What's up? Ooh, not y'all percolating. Come in. Like, come a little closer. Let me move my coffee over real fast. Come a little closer. Y'all can talk. Y'all can talk. Y'all can sit with me. Anywho, it's I think it's been a couple days that like I've really like talked to y'all for real. May 3rd. I don't think I ever told y'all that like when I started my video. I don't think I ever said when I started it, or you know, I just don't think I ever said like when I started the docu-series, because that's what I'm gonna say, a docu-series, a documentation of, I just had a name for it. What did I say? So yeah, I'm going back and I'm putting everything together. Like right now, I'm getting like my audio for the intro together and stuff like that. And I'm like transferring over all my videos, all that kind of stuff. And it's just kind of crazy, like, to really look back. And honestly, I can't wait for you guys to see this. Like, I still have this month, and then I have the 17th of June. And honestly, looking at the first month, because like we're literally coming on month 2, it's, how could I say this? It's so changing. Like it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to hear myself say certain things and to just see where I was and to see where I am now, to hear the certain things that I said. It's, I don't know. I don't really want to say sad, but it is kind of sad. Oh, even though I do say I can't blame anybody but myself, still though, like, it's just like, I don't know. There will be a lot of like different things within this video, just to, not really to prove a point, but just to like, it's a document, you know. There's things that led up to you know, 3 months later. Like there were things that led up to, let's just turn this all the way down. There was things that led up to this moment. And I think it's important to even just like dibble and dabble them in and out of the video. And yeah, it's sad. It's almost like I'm mourning that part of me, as well as like, man, you should have been extending yourself grace a long time ago, because of the simple fact, like, you did everything out of love. You did everything for other people, I guess you could say. Like, for so long, I've blamed myself for being too loving or being too caring. And looking at it from the point where I'm at now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying I'm a different person, but you have a different outlook on things when, like, you really take the time and the effort to change, and take the time and the effort to look at yourself and your habits and the bad things that you do, but also to extend yourself grace, that in every situation, it's not always your fault. It's not always your fault. And that's coming from a person who makes most things oh, I did this, I did that. And it's just like, no, in every situation, even if somebody makes you the villain, that does not mean you're actually the villain. And it's sad because I look back and it's like, wow, I knew. And I was saying it, and to go back and listen, it's like, you should have just left. But it's beautiful because we left. And we've grown, and we've accepted things. And I don't know, it's almost like looking at somebody outside of yourself, hoping that they do better for themselves, hoping that they realize the bad patterns, and then looking back and being like, you got it. You did it. You thought that you weren't going to be okay. You thought that you weren't going to grow. You thought that you weren't going to change. And it's almost like being a proud parent of somebody, you know, of somebody who you've raised, somebody who you've worked so hard for, and actually seeing them become the person that you've always wanted them to be, you know. And that was the whole point of this. It wasn't just a cute Christian girl type thing. It's just a simple fact that, like, this is real life, you know. Everybody has struggles. Everybody has things that they go through. And through all the hardships, through all the craziness, through everything that God is bringing me through right now, it's beautiful to see your prayers come to light, you know. And it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be, you know, linear. You know what I'm saying? It's not always going to be an uphill type thing where you're always going and you're always on this, like, uphill type thing, you know. It's always going to be that. Sometimes you're going to be in the low valleys, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to be in the dirt with it, you know. But when you go back up the hill and you begin to see the sunrise over the mountains, and you see the beautiful views, and you see what you've worked so hard for, and where you've came from, that's what makes it beautiful.
The way the Lord works is so meticulous. It's so beautiful. Like, it's insane. Started this docuseries March 11th, I believe. I think I started it like March 11th, and it's June 16th. We're extending, okay? Because I feel like for the first 3 months, everything has really been like really good. Feel me? But yeah, it's a little, it's not where I need it to be. It's just a beautiful thing to go back and read the Lord's word, and how much wisdom and how much beauty with the writing. And I don't know, y'all know I'm a poet, okay? I'm a poet with it, so I pay attention to wordings and all that kind of stuff.
Is this thing on? I'm just kidding. This season has been kicking my behind. It has definitely been building character. Just a lot of little things, like, it's just a lot that's been going on, okay? Where are you gonna go? Like, who are you going to seek in this moment? Are you going to seek your phone? Once I step back from my phone, I'm still gonna have those issues. Those issues are not resolved. You know, oh, let me go hang out with people. Like, that's really to distract me, like, really to get my mind off the situation. And then at night, because everything bad happens at night, Like, literally, everything bad happens at night. Everything that has happened through the day, the fact that I'm alone by myself, the fact that, y'all, I don't have no friends. Like, who am I going to talk to? The only friend I have is Jesus. But guess what, though? I was not seeking that. I was not seeking that. And that is a mistake. That was the issue. That was the issue. So I have an amazing scripture for you guys. This is Mark chapter 7, verse 14, 15, and 16. So it says, and when he had called all the people unto him, he said unto them, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. There's nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him. But the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. If any man have ears, let him hear. How you should always come to the Lord in everything that you do, because without that, there's going to be some type of disconnect. You always think it's the outside things, right? But it's never the outside things. It's the things that come out of you. It's not what comes in. The Holy Spirit dwells within us, and each and every one of us. That is our shield, right? That is our shield to protect our spirit. But the thing is, what comes out of us, nothing can come within us unless we allow it. But when we really have the armor of God and we know how to correctly fight the outside things, how can that come within us? From who I call myself a child of God. So the fleshly part / the emotional part, who freaks out with every sudden thing that happens in life that I have no control over. So me right now, I'm talking from the fleshly part, right? I'm talking from the fleshly part. I call myself a child of God, but the child of God version of me, the part that really leans and depends on the Lord, that's the part of me that comes together and is like, if I call myself a child of God, why am I in this predicament to begin with? Like, why am I allowing these things that I cannot control, these things that are so superficial, if we're being honest, the things that can easily be fixed if we just sit in the spirit of the Lord, sit in our prayer corner, sit and dwell in it with the Lord sitting right there with us and dwelling within his spirit, dwelling within his presence. Why are all those things bothering me? Because the joy of the Lord will overlook those things. Just because I'm at a low point now, the Lord will bring me through it at the end of the day. So it's not what's on the outside, but it's what comes out of us. It's what comes out of us, because in that moment, when something bad is happening, it comes out of our mouths. It comes out of us like, oh, here we go again. It's always something. This is never going to end. Like, this is going to continue to happen to me. Like, oh my gosh, this thing after thing after thing. It comes out of us. It's always the reaction. That's what defiles us.
Okay, what's up, y'all? Today I'm definitely about my father's business. Okay, we are on the move. It's like a table talk type thing. My godmom is hosting this.
What is up, y'all? So I'm in the trenches. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is Current Day Bro recording this video. I wanted to jump in and say that you guys will see me holding my phone up as if I'm mic'd up. But a couple months back, I had to factory reset my iPhone, so I literally lost all of that. So let's just pretend that I'm mic'd up and the audio is mic'd up type of audio. I'm in the back room. I'm in the back room in the kitchen with my mom. She's in the back. She's not gonna say anything. I can't be outside with everybody because I don't think I showed y'all yet, but I can't be outside with everybody because there's music playing.
I'm just going to get oh, never mind.
You don't want to be in it? Right now we are preparing. We have been decorating. We have been getting things together, and I'm super excited.
Photographer.
Huh?
I need you to take pictures of everything.
Anywho, so I'm gonna go back to my ministry work. I'm gonna go back to making sure things and ducks are in order. Yeah, you guys are gonna see all of the behind the scenes. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to talk. I'm gonna try to talk here and there, but I doubt it because there's gonna be music and stuff playing. And I'm gonna try to, like, you know, be in my position that I was appointed. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys can kind of see me a little bit.
What's up? I want to talk to y'all a little bit because a lot has happened. I don't really know the last thing that I talked about. I'm really proud of like where I started and then where I'm at right now in terms of life. And I remember I used to hear all of the time, like, the closer you get to like your breakthrough, that's when things like really get kind of wicked. Things get really hectic. Things get really confusing. Just for you to kind of get thrown off of your pivot and to really see if you're gonna like trust the Lord. It's so easy to say and like to tell people that this journey is not easy, but then to actually go through it, like it's like one of those things where it really is like, wow, like this journey ain't easy. But to like actually go through it and to be built up and to be renewed, to be restored, to be remodeled and changed, it's so hard going through that. Like, to pick up your cross every single day, to keep your mouth shut, to keep pushing forward, to keep seeing the vision, to keep trusting, to keep believing, to keep praying, to keep seeking. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I tell people every single time, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's not even just about the reward. It's not just about the feeling when you get into God's presence. It's just the fact that you have somebody, like when you really think about it outside of the situation, outside of the circumstance, it's just amazing to have somebody like the Lord on your side. But when the Lord wants the world to wake up, the world wakes up. And it's the most beautiful thing ever. So I know the fact that he kept that promise, the fact that he's kept his promises in the past, all you gotta do is just wait. The wait is so hard. It's so trying. It's so tiring. It hurts. It really does hurt. It's lonely. There's sacrifices. And, well, honestly speaking, obedience is better than sacrifice. Because listen, it's truly obedience. It's truly obedience. Being obedient. Because I truly don't think the things that I have let go of was a sacrifice. Because is it truly a sacrifice if you weren't supposed to deal with it anyway? It's not a sacrifice. You aren't sacrificing anything. You're being obedient with walking away from the thing that you shouldn't have been a part of in the first place. Just saying.
Okay, so what is up, y'all? It's way later, like way past 6 months. I never made like a decent outro. Hopefully you guys don't fall because you guys are on my leg right now. I just wanted to come and give a proper outro because this video deserves it. Like, quite literally, this video exceeded my standards. Even though it is super embarrassing, even though I literally contemplated like not even posting the video, I just had to share it. And hopefully if you made it to this point of the video that you truly enjoyed this, because it truly is a document. Like, it really is showing and broadcasting every hard moment that I faced this year in 2025. Just reliving the moments, watching it back were so hard. Like, it was so hard watching everything, just me going through the motions and everything just falling into place the way that it did, but it all adding up to the way God truly intended it. Like, it's one thing to have the memory of it, but it's another thing to actually witness it in video form and be like, wow, like months ago, earlier in the year, like that's what my life was like. When I did post like my official like snippet or preview, I guess you could say, of the docu, there were so many people who were touched by it, and a couple of people who I did open up about it and say like, hey, this is what I'm doing, even them, like they were like, this is gonna be good. So that was really just like my push to be like, okay, I'm gonna post it. And I really just want to give a huge shout out to the director of my life, the leader of my life, the Lord, because without the Lord, I would not be the person who I am today. I would not be in the spot that I am today, regardless of what situation or circumstance that I'm in, because even going into it being 3 months and then me extending it to 6 months, through that, I just knew, even though you guys saw the rocky parts, even though you guys saw me growing and glowing through everything, it was just, I don't know, like it's evidence that even though I may not have said it in the video, the back end of it, I had faith through all of that because I just had this strong urge that even though it was sucky, I was going to endure all of that and make it out on the top. And the video just shows proof that even though there was a lot of hard times, there was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of just difficulty, people walking out of my life and then just things shifting and me not having any sight of where I was going and me losing control of everything and having to let go of a lot of control. But the way that it worked out perfectly and the way that it looks now, I never would have thought that from where it started and where I am now that it would have looked like what it looks like today. If you have made it to this point in the video and you somehow related to any part of this video, I want to let you know that the growing never stops, but it's also worth it. The growing pains, the being confused, the being lost, but having faith that the Lord will bring you through, it's so worth it. Hang in there. Pray to the Lord. Tell him about your desires. Tell him about the things that you're struggling with, because there's always going to be something within every season that you struggle with, but faith is what's important. Having faith in knowing and relying on the evidence, the past evidence or evidence within others, that is what is going to carry you through. Let go of the control. Know that letting the Lord be in control, that's the best decision that you can ever make in your life. Because if I would have continued to hold on the way I was trying to hold on to every little thing, trying to make every decision because I felt like that's what was right, I would not be where I am today. But me making the decision to allow the Lord to take full control of my life, that is what saved me. And I do not regret any of it. I was so eager to hurry up and end this video and hurry up and edit it, but I wanted to sit still. I wanted to slowly ease into it to make sure that I edited it the way I wanted to. I wanted it to be right, the way the Lord wanted it to be. And also within that, I knew that even though it was still 2025, even though there is still time until 2026, the way that I went about it was so perfect because I already feel like I'm in 2026. Like 2026 starts right now.